Are live. Hello, Damnation. Thank you for joining. So quick tonight. Naturally, never entered any judgment. Still very much appreciated. Give Myth Zero's chestplate. Gotcha. Good catch. I was just about to run a prediction. So you basically just beat me to that. I might actually just have a zero ready. I downloaded a whole bunch of assets for the thumbnails for these. So, for the first time in quite some time, I've got a lot of zero assets saved. Usually, not the case. Try to leave visible. Turns his back to the camera a lot. Well, let's try it. See what we get. Gonna be another one that's kinda janky on purpose. I think that has been consistently funny, though. So it works out. Mask. Yeah, sure, that certainly is the part you described. Select. Yes. I think I might have a better way of doing this one. Now that I'm thinking about it a little bit more than like 2 seconds. That. Brush again. So we're going to start kind of from scratch. Oh no, I did that all in one. Okay, I gotta read. Third time. Nobody to blame but myself. I'm choosing this version of this process. That got in the way, that's fine. Let's shift. It's fine, this looks perfect. This would make any actual full-time professional artist proud. Anybody else is filing in, I'm glad to have you. I'm just quickly adding some armor plating to our substitute doll. Okay. Yeah, that works. If it gets that reaction out of me, it's probably the right edit. What a reveal, though. My goodness. I feel like, here, I'm gonna put the Zero helmet back on him, too. Wanna go do that? Hold on, maybe I don't. No. It's too much on one screen. Alright. Export. Yes. save. Nope. Wrong. Alright. Edit, browse. It's like one of the longest running assets that I've had saved on here. There we go, we got the chest plate. Equipped. Hello, Magnus. Thank you for joining. Feel free to add Zero's helmet back if you feel generous. I'm sorry. Assemble the Myth Gunpla of Zero. I might. I don't know. We'll see how far we get. Maybe if we need a quick breather. Currently trying my hand at solo survival in GB4 up to the SD Dino Gundam. Very good. Related story. Why can't we make T-Rex Gundams with that thing's parts? I mean, you're playing to the audience on that one. I know you know what my response to that question would be, but I agree. You're not wrong. So, got that good. Miss Myth is set. Start prediction. Oh man, why is it that's such a tight character limit? That... Okay. Okay, start prediction. Got it. Hello, Ice. Thank you for joining. I know what it must be asked. It's a very important question that needs answers. I mean, I'm really kind of hoping that with the level of interest in the game, we're going to get a lot more DLC and stuff like that, because we already know we are getting a fair chunk, more than they were already planning, even. So, I'm hoping that if people are vocal enough about stuff in-game that they want better access to, then that'll kind of help kick things into gear. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, there is a prediction live, and I'm actually going to get the game started right now. Unfortunately, that means Bubble Crab's theme is getting cut a little bit short, because I want to give this prediction a fighting chance. So I am going to go ahead. That's all set. Twitch chat's right here. We got Ship of Harkinian loading. But the prediction is Water Temple within less than an hour, basically. Can I complete it? And bear in mind, we are right there. I think this one's being pretty generous. But it's been a while since I've done it vanilla. I might not be accounting for cutscenes properly, travel time properly, stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll see how it ends up going. But get your votes in for the prediction. It is only 13 minutes, 13 and a half minutes remaining. Make sure you are here. Make your votes heard. I'll actually get going proper 10 after. I think 50 minutes is honestly probably more than enough time. And actually, Magnus, speaking back to your point again really fast, there was a head that I put together in Breaker 3 that was supposed to be dinosaur adjacent. It was very much like best I could do scenario, like not anything actually good. And I've been meaning to try and making it again. Hello, Ubel. Thank you for joining. Hack room. I can tell, yes, this is... Well, ROM is technically not correct. This is the full decompilation of Ocarina of Time, which means it's like code source from the head up. Or, from the head up. From the ground up. We were just talking about dinosaur heads. Forgive me. But it is quite a thorough mod of that file. It's been a lot of fun. Attempted a dino head I respect. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Ubel, just joining us. We've got a prediction live. We are at the Water Temple. The prediction is whether or not I can get the Water Temple completed. So, Morpha beaten. I'm going to say as long as we get to the Chamber of Sages cutscene, then that's gold. So I don't have to worry about, like, getting the whole medallion. Basically in less than 50 minutes. I haven't learned the Serenade of Water yet. Can't warp there, but that means you get to see Epona! Out. Making a Feral Dragon from... Do it. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Or unless you were talking about the Water Temple, in which case, thank you, I appreciate the confidence. Works either way. Now we're actually going to take a quick detour because I'm so confident in this. I'm going to end up eating my words, but this is free. I believe it's just right against the tree, if I'm remembering correctly. It is. Also, anybody, let me know if you can hear any more odd stuff in the background. My dog has come home, finally. My wonderful baby boy, Maverick, full American Kennel Club name, Romany's Ultimate Maverick Hunter, because of course he is. That's not a joke. He's here now, and I've got music on in the background to help chill him out while I'm running streams. So if there is any sudden dog noise or any weird music, please let me know, and I will adjust audio. Get a chance to look at the E-models. I believe I did, and they look sick. I think I've only seen X's, if it's the ones that I'm thinking of, and I'm a big fan. I mean, it's really tricky because I'm in the bracket where I want a new game so badly, so anytime there's new merchandise, it's always like, yeah, but at the same time, I want the merch because I want the series to be thriving both ways. So it's like, I can't be mad either way, you know? But they look really cool. If it's the one that I saw, it has, like, the stage complete gem shine effect, and that rules. That was a great touch. I'm really glad that that's on there. To see Mega Man Legends. Hello, Tenkai. Thank you for joining. First blood on the Bigoron sword. They both had head LED units. Yeah, like, super, super cool. Oh, okay, right, you were saying copy, though. So I actually haven't seen those ones. I've seen a standard X. That means they've announced 3, which is nuts. You know what? I did learn Serenade of Water because we completed the Ice Cavern. I'm a fool. I don't know why I just did this way. I forgot. Oh, man. Well, just giving No a fighting chance, I suppose. Yeah, I'll have to double-check that. That sounds really, really cool. Like, any form of that, especially, I don't know if Copy X has ever gotten, like, an official kit in general. He's gotten a bunch of really cool garage kits. Very, very much excited to hear what everybody has to say about the Water Temple. We're going to swap the hookshot to where the bow is because that's going to be the most convenient. In here, because of the trigger setup, we are just going to immediately dive. The Water Temple ain't that bad, folks. Especially when you can D-pad the boots. Go in, talk to Lair. Which is definitely a much stranger mod when you're in the Water Temple underwater. That's why. Minami, I'm sorry! Thank goodness Zero's waterproof. Absolutely. Never would have guessed there was so much water in the Water Temple. I know, right? Your fiancé, Lair, Princess of the Zoras. I love that they didn't change that part of it. Urge from Oblivion. It is wonderful to have you back. I hope everything on your end has been going well after the vacation. Totally frozen. A young man named Colonel saved me from under the ice. It's so openly not a guy in this version, but it's fine. I want to save them. This is a request from me, the woman who's going to be your wife. Water level, bye. Damnation, thank you so much for the gift sub. Always very kind of you. I do not have the fire arrows or Din's fire... Oh, such a pain in the ass. I can't believe I keep doing this to myself. Hey, everybody, remember where this key is. One of those keys. Job situation is still a bit effed, but I'm trying. Well, I wish you the best of luck. I know how much of a hassle that can be. Oh god, it's these guys! A, that's brilliant. B, fuck these guys. Like, objectively a very smart hack. That's wonderful. Shall I layer around you, Zero? Send pie. Oh my god. God, the dungeon map? Help if I actually lowered the water level, as is the gimmick of the dungeon. Always too kind, as I'm sure you are the 69 Zenny riding against me, but we know how it works. It's all good. Really, truly. Thanks, I hate it reaction. 100%. This is a long shot room, and we don't have a key anyway. It's been such a while since I've done this dungeon not in rando, which I know is going to be like the whole game. It's not worth it. Which I know is going to be the whole game, but still. Do know I want to get this taken care of now. I think this is still wrong. I don't remember if I want to immediately go into the tower yet. But I'm pretty positive this is not the way I want to be going yet. I want to read what that Craigslist offering is so badly. I saw a chunk of it. Craigslist offering is offering spiritual protection and defense against evil spirits. I think you should go for it. That exclusively sounds legit. Lightning McQueen? Nothing's that strong. It'd be too obvious that that was false advertising. I guess those are supposed to just be guard shell? Or not guard shell, you know, the Maverick who would have that. Shield Sheldon. I think it's just supposed to be Shield Sheldon, which, funny, but also kind of weak? But also, I guess I don't really know what else it'd be. At least not from the X series. He is good. Damage. It's okay. Ugh. All the way to the outside. I'm sorry, I think you mean the Begoron sword? I don't know what you're talking about. Kind of janky hitbox right now, I suppose. Got our first key. That's very good. No. Oh, man. Cool. I hear them coming. So that's all set. Bomb this now. I think this is another one that we don't want to be. I will take it. Enough. Alright. Straight up, don't remember this room. I think that might mean this is just for Gold Skull Tula. It is just for a Gold Skull Tula. You know, we'll take it just because we came all this way. Was a waste, though. Not gonna lie, Link with the Zero voice, just grunting field. Yeah, honestly, it's weird how well this works. Like, it really doesn't seem that far off from an actual Zero actor. I wish I could remember the voice actor's name. I know people are gonna probably tell me immediately. Probably multiple people are gonna tell me immediately. Because I know he was, at the very least, also, Viral from, Gurren Lagann. Just like... Well, oh no, I know Lucas Gilbertson. I'm talking about Link's voice actor. Oh, believe me, I know the good X voices. Alright, we're getting the second that key. Don't get it now, I'll forget. And I will look a fool. Nobuyuki, thank you. I knew somebody would get it. I had a feeling it was going to be you, Tenkai, if I'm being honest. But I do recognize the name, because I remember looking him up. The bad X voice actors. Honestly, I should. I don't, though, but I really should. I need to make it my life's mission to just know every X, everything. At all times. An unhealthy amount. King of Braves. That's right, he was another one. Oh, I forgot how many of you there were. I don't remember there being 5 of them. Right. Not bad. This is another key. It's in the that key zone, yep. And then if I'm remembering correct, I don't think there was anything up in their spot. Okay, yeah, no. I think that basically means we're done with the first floor, too. Wait, nice. Klondike bars, very nice. What would you do for one? It's been so long. I haven't had a Klondike bar in a while. I am a big fan. There's a version of the Nestle Drumstick ice creams that instead of like chopped nuts, it's chopped up Crunch Bar, and that's amazing. Like those are one of my favorite. Like if I'm getting ice cream, that's it. Love it. Excuse you, I'm busy. I think I need the long shot for that one. Version of those drumsticks was like Oreo pieces instead of the nuts. That sounds pretty good too. I'm not gonna lie. I just really like the crunch, like the little Rice Krispie bits, like whatever they have as like the Rice Crackle and Crunch Bar is like one of my favorite crunchies. I'm not big on, like, nuts in things for whatever reason. And I couldn't tell you why. I really like peanuts. And I'm starting to warm up on, like, actual ones, too. I still don't really care for almonds. She's with whey and a lot of dairy. Yeah, that sounds right. sorry to hear it for sure. Very graceful. Well done, Zero. Just need you. Wait. Don't have another key. We don't have another key. Why don't we have another key? No. I haven't gotten anything, though. What did I do wrong? I did something wrong. I think maybe I was supposed to do that. Oh, shoot. I know what I did wrong. I'm even the one that pointed it out. Why am I like this? Okay, this sucks. We just lost a lot of time. I can't do this right now, can I? Position. Can't believe I did that. I cannot believe I did that. Oh, such a waste. Alright. Speedrun this. This is fine. We dive. The only one with the torches. There. There yet? Yeah, guys, I very imposing. You are, in fact, spiky spheres. Can't believe this whole cycle again. That's on me, though. I'm not blaming the dungeon for that. If I'm the one calling out how the mechanic works, and then I forget to do the mechanic, that's on me. Have specific forms of dairy, Klondike bars are closer to vanilla sherbet. Really? That's interesting. That never really occurred to me. But yeah, I guess they don't really have the identical texture or anything. See, I'm one of the folks that, like, I love ice cream, but, like, you know how some people really love ice cream? Like, they go crazy if you're like, what, you don't like ice cream? You know, that kind of person. So I honestly just really like a good vanilla soft serve out of, like, a fucking fast food machine. That's the shit. I'm all about that. But then, if I have a go-to, it's going to be Cherry Garcia. Not sponsored, I guess. Okay, let's do this correctly this time. We already got the one down there. We need to back down. Lemonade. Sorbet. Sorbet. That does sound really good. I haven't had, like, a good fruit sorbet in a long time, honestly. Which is crazy because, like, I love stuff. Oh! Zero, resist your natural instincts. Can't really eat fatty foods quickly, else my gallbladder tries to go. Sherbet, just in general, definitely appreciate that too. All the delicious cold treat goodness without the maverick risk. Cygnus approved. Any raspberry anything. I was really lucky. The very rural part of Connecticut I grew up in. My dad, actually, honestly, just like every house that I was at, honestly. But more often than not, I could just go outside and, like, pick wild raspberries. They were just everywhere. We had honeysuckle too. That was awesome. This is not the way I need to go. Check it anyway. Well, sorbet. It's a nightmare at the house you grew up in. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, I definitely understand that that's not all great, because they are, like, they're very weedy plants. But God, they're good. Okay, just eat them. Same with blueberries. Honestly, just berry. Anything within the wild berry bracket, so like raspberry, blueberry, blackberry, if you want to differentiate the two. I know there is an actual difference, but, you know. If you would find it in, like, a picture of something called wild berry, but it's probably just all sugar, I'll eat, like, buckets of it. Once again, I still think I need the long shot for this. I hear you, Tektite. Ooh. Did the Tektite, like, shunt me straight downwards? What the hell was that? Hey, all you go away. Please and thank you. shot. Blueberries as long as they're not in pancakes. You know, I kind of vibe with that. I love pancakes. I love blueberries. I'll have blueberries on. Like, I'll have fruit on top of pancakes. But if I want a pancake, too much in it... This goes with, like, chocolate chips, too, which I know is going to be heresy to a lot of people. It, like, makes the pancake lose its own consistency, and that's kind of what I want. Like, I'll take toppings, no problem, but if it's in it, it makes them fall apart if they're not made right. I just want, like, a big cakey circle. Just Minesweeper breakfast. Standing. Very well said. You please. Alright, now we've actually done this. 2 cherry trees, 3 plum trees, an apple tree at the house I grew up, and about 20 billion blackberry bushes that just wouldn't fuck off. That sounds awesome to me. If I was somewhere like that, I'd probably have grown up, like, borderline vegetarian, if I'm being honest. That's just so many good options. We had an apple tree, but it was average at best. And at one point, I actually had the cartoonish bite into it and find worm, and that was a nightmare. So I stopped eating out of that apple tree. One of the only times I've ever actually spat food on the floor. And yeah, it really does. Cycle. Very good. Alright, it's time to see. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm like this. Okay. Where am I missing? This actually works. Oh, the 0 and the Maverick icon are great for the compass. I didn't actually see that. I admit. Am I, like, really goofing on this badly? Okay, I'm gonna do a quick restart to warp. I'm glad that we're just talking about Mavericks and fruit. This is very good. Okay. What am I missing? What am I missing? This is on me. I'm the one making this mistake. It's not the dungeon design. Already done. Is this the one? This might be it. No, this isn't the one. What is that one? Nothing I can do about it right now. I'm giving hands a break from GB4. Stay chicken, very good. I had the ugliest hot dog you've ever seen in your life. God. And also, I hope that did not come across as me not wanting to talk about this, because the fruit vibes are quite nice. And I'm probably going to have a pint of ice cream after stream. Because it's got cherries in it, so I'm just thinking about that. The beginning of GB4 Chapter 3. I mean, there's no rush. I'm playing aggressively, but not everybody needs to. Oh, and by the way, speaking of GB4, and obviously this will come up way more heavily tomorrow, but the clan has been fixed. So now entry should be possible. You texture things, I'm eating some soft crunchy, I bite into something crunchy like an onion. I can't eat it until I take out all the crunchy bit. Yeah, honestly, you know, I'm kind of the same. A lot of people give me shit for not liking granola in yogurt, and it's just like, I don't... I want, like, the velvety yogurt. I don't want the crunch. Like, that's not what I'm looking for. You know? There's different levels of it, and if the granola has raisins, because I'm the rare person who likes raisins, then that's a little easier in that particular example. But I get that. Like, I understand that. It's a whole texture thing. There's nothing wrong with that. I did... Okay, I got... something else down there, right? The compass. So all that's pointless. Just floor. am I missing on the first floor? Bell peppers didn't get mushy. See, now, yeah, bell peppers are one of the instances where it's like, that I can do. I love, like, a good bell pepper crunch. But at the same time, I understand not being in. You're gonna do it again? Down here. I could've just... God, I could've just gone. Like 3 times over. I just straight don't know what I'm missing there. Hey, bud. Okay, I think if I don't... There's no way they're gonna have this be designed this intense. Not to apply, but I also haven't played GB since I got it. No worries either way. Okay, that's not it. So I'm missing something else. It's not on this floor, because that's the only one, which means it's down. Which means I probably need to have the water level lowered again, which means I'm really screwing over my time, which means... Believers, I'm sorry. I can't believe I keep doing this to you. But, it is this way. Oh my god. Of course that's what it is. What is the matter with me? C16 comes out tomorrow on Steam. See, I actually don't know if that was faster. I realized 16 wasn't already out on Steam. That's interesting. Oh my god! Okay, I need to go all the way around again. I goofed this up so hard. Me. Just me. Exclusively me. I can't believe it. Let's land. Please, I know you're up there. I know, I get it. Every time. Alright. The worst part is like, once this part's done, the rest of the dungeon shouldn't be that long. Crazy with that announcement. Right on. Well, I'm happy for people. That's really cool. Okay, now that that's done, we can get up to the top and lower it back down to the first floor because I'm the worst. It's a weird resolution, but whatever, we'll take it. You to just please leave. Is there anything else I can do up here right now? No, it's only the long shot. So yeah, all I'm doing is going back down. And then one of the things that I'm going to make tonight is going to be graphic. I might even make a whole Unbreaker overlay if I'm not feeling too lethargic about it. It really depends on how I'm feeling after the stream. But at the very least, there's going to be a graphic with the clan name and code in it, so anybody can just like check out the VODs and pretty easily see it. In there. Yes, I did. Okay. Of all things to miss, of all of the things that I could have possibly missed here, I cannot for 1 second believe that this is what I missed. Like, just staring you directly in the face as soon as you walk in. Your wife talking to you in front of the door, and this is the key that I miss. That's not a nice thing to say about Lair. Okay. The most embarrassing key I possibly could have missed. Like, at least the other ones are the ones that are like, oh, those are, like, famously difficult. No, I just didn't walk through a big, obvious door. I'm very good. Really gotta catch up. I'm gonna pay out the believers here. there's not... I can't be fucking this up before. There's no way. Sword is the Sigma Blade. Yes, in fact it is. I still would have gone with a different model personally. But I do get it. Yeah, you're right, it's the Sigma Blade. That is correct. Millionth time. Exactly, speedrun. Yeah, 100%. No one's been faster. Get out of here. Last time you took forever. That time you're falling before I even hear you. Getting really good at this puzzle cadence, at least. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm going too fast now. This is a nightmare! Oh my god, alright. God, Tektite, just be normal! Okay. Still do this. We've just got the slowest room, the coolest mini-boss, who we still need to see if it's who we think it is. Yep. Please. Button confirm. I need you to work. We don't have the time. Oh, nope. Oh, okay, we made it. Good, we're gaming. It's time to see. Well, it's time to see after this room. I know, you're just so excited. But you did make it that time. Here. Dragon. All down. Sequence breaking this and having the hover boots is the best. Makes this room nothing. Yeah, the model swaps are, like, really superb. As we get to the one enemy that doesn't have a good model swap. It's because it's the like, but with a different texture. Like, there's literally nothing about it that's, like, a Mega Man anything. To the point where I actually don't even know what texture it's using. Anyway, bye. Still got time, we still got time, we still got time, we still got time. Shut up. We can do it. Alright, I'm begging you be purple. Yeah! Do I actually have Deku Nuts on me right now? I don't. Oh, that sucks. I always just kind of go to brute force this one. There we go. Looks like sewer pipe. Yeah, kinda. Oh, yeah, also Tenkai, the Great Fairies are awful. And I meant to turn that model off and forgot to. Anyway, we're getting the long shot. Maybe they'll call this one the Chain Rod. No, it's just the long shot. Sucks. Yeah, Nightmare Zero. I'm really glad. I should have checked the dialogue for it, but we just don't have the time. Are you... Can't be standing on it. Silly. I think I've done that before, too, so I should have known that. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Oh no, boo. Alright. Whatever. No, no. No, no, no. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that, Zero. Just walk out of the water. Out of the water. Okay, there we go. Oh, God. Alright. Just because coming back down to this particular floor would be a pain. Where are we going? Alright. No! Where are we going? Come on, Zero. Alright. Oh my god. Oh my god, this room. Oh my god, this room! I am begging you. I am begging you. God, this is openly ridiculous. No. It's not Cyber Peak. Oh my god, why? Come on! I have no idea what's happening with the physics. This has never been this bad for me before. Just grab the ledge! Oh my god! Jesus Christ! Alright, no, that's not... Okay, there we go. That was ridiculous. That was like an entire time loss just right there. Oh, you've definitely got it at this point. Well, I don't want to jinx you. I hope you do. I hope you got it. I believe in you. Got this. Out of here. Now we got the long shot, so we need to go back down to a particular room on 1. Off. I don't know if this happened in 10 minutes. I'm going to keep giving it my absolute best. Am I going? No. Floor? Yeah, it is that. Okay. Got the 1 key. No, which means we're a key short. What am I missing? I know what I'm missing. I'm gonna open this door. And I'm gonna do what I've done in Rando. Oh, I already have it equipped. Air problem. Okay, now we can come back to this room easy. Reset? I don't know. It's still possible, I think. I just need to be really efficient. Just sucks because I need to lower the water level again. So now I've got the long shot and I can get across there. That's where that last key is. But we can just warp. So, as soon as we get that key, we just hit Rakosin again. Run Awakening near the start of this run and then managed to keep it falling off the edge the entire time. That's always one of my favorite things to do. That's like a classic build thing on my end. Aravel's the same way. Down the toilet, hopefully. Very much appreciated. I've got this. I've got this! Gatlings plus Awakening on hit go burr. Yep! You described my old build. I really should boot up 3 at some point and just show off some of those builds on stream. I'm sure Aravel would get a kick out of that, too. Need an unhealthy amount. I know I'm risking it. Got it. Alright. Mercifully, I remembered to move this block into the correct spot. Because that could have been a nightmare. Buster Rifles at the moment, also very good. Turn to the work point. Hell yes, hell yes, hell yes. Alright, we gaming. Boulder, don't care. Kinda care. This might be a hover boots only thing, but I feel like I can... Okay, it's hover boots only. Shit, that's not good. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Don't! Oh my god! God. He's just a vertical swing. I am begging you. Kinda satisfying. I get it. I get it. I get it. I understand. I understand the water flow gimmick. Please, I've got less than 10 minutes left. Just climb. Alright. I wish I had the hover boots. I can't believe how badly I want the hover boots right now. I don't care. I'm on the ground. That's what I needed. Oh, dear God. Oh. Oh my God! I'm begging you to just stop, please. I'm so close. So close. Right. Almost. Just had the hover boots, I could have skipped that whole puzzle. It's okay, this isn't rando. This is shit. Come on, man! God, the Tektites suck. Like, oh, a windfall. Maybe I'll get some Grace invulnerability and be able to say no. No, that won't happen at all. I'll just immediately get hit again because the Tektites are full of shit. I'm absolutely not bothering with that. Not bothering with you either. Get out of my way. So glad I remembered I needed a key here. Okay. Boss key, boss key, boss key, boss key. We can still do this. Water level's on the second, but I don't think that... Oh, no, it does matter because the head isn't going to be extended. I'm going to sanity check just in case. That won't matter. Okay, I'm just going to raise the water level. We got time, we got time, we got time, we got time. I'm gonna cheese it and say boss victory, not cutscene. As long as Morpha dies, we cleared it. And if I get good luck on the corner hit... Whatever, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Out of the water, Zero. Come on, come on, come on, we got this. Need you to aim. Got the boss key, we can do this. We got it. Not the iron boots. Oh god, it's working. I mean, oh my god, I can't believe this is still possible. Alright, boss room. Everybody, who's Morpha gonna be? I almost don't care. Oh shit, right, the cutscene. No, god, the cutscene! Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We're gonna reduce it by 1 minute because of the cutscene. So 7:01. That's the last consolation I'm giving, though. Who is it? But also, like, who is it faster, please? Oh, it's you! Okay, neat. And you're just named Morpha. Alright, cool, dope. Well done, Modder. In a way, I guess I don't know what I was expecting. Okay. I just need to grab him one time. No, get in the corner, you piece of shit! Oh god, okay, there's still technically a chance. Stand. Stay in the corner, stay in the corner, stay in the corner! God damn it! Oh, there's still time, there's still time! I've gotten the quick kill in Rando a couple times. It's not my easiest thing. Got him! At 7! Holy shit! Oh my god! That was so close! Oh man! Even without the consolation, we barely squeaked that out. Holy shit. I cannot believe that. I was really, really nervous. Oh, man. Thanks, aren't you still fighting Wave 50? I am, but I'm hype. Thank you so much. Holy crap. What's that? And honestly, I mean, in the warp, and it hasn't rolled over yet. My computer clock still says 7. In fact, how many seconds do I have? I entered the warp at 7:00:55. That could not have been more down to the wire. Oh my god. Right. I am happy about that. It's been a while since we've actually had one succeed. Expected no less from the man I chose to be my husband. Zora's domain and its people will eventually be returned to their original state, but not in this game, not ever. Yes, but sadly yes, but I lived! Offer that now. Guard is the Sage of Water. She's alive, I can sense it's to be discouraged. Just take it respectfully. Do a little screenshotting. Go ahead and send that to Myth. Give him my thanks, okay? That's a nice one. Alright, we can get the fire arrows. We need to get Din's fire. I keep fucking forgetting that. Which is just like, I'm being a fool. Then we're off to the horrors beneath. Water rises, the evil is vanishing from the lake. Ireno, you did it! Sorry, had to take a giant bite of hot dog. I was getting too hungry. We have to return peace to Hyrule for her sake, too, don't we? Look at that Tyranno. I guess she isn't visibly female in this form. Princess Leia destroyed the evil monster. I really wish the sages did somehow perform actively in the boss fights. I know that there's like just no way the N64 would be able to do a good job of that, but it would have been real neat. Ah. Whiffed my button input for a really good thumbnail image. Sour gummy worms? Hell yeah. Ice, thank you for joining. Sleep well. Close enough. Sour gummy worm sounds awesome, honestly. Faster for faster for faster for fast for fast. Still counts, you're still orange. Gimme! Honestly, call it Speed Burner and we're golden. Ooh, well, it does look like an actual projectile. That looks pretty slick, actually. That's a really simple model change, but I really like it. The fire arrow. Oh, it's Quake. I think that's a... Is that Quake Blazer? It's one of his actual weapon icons. That's a great touch. I like that a lot. Okay. We're gonna save, we're gonna reset, because this is gonna take us right to the Temple of Time. Oh, let me pay out that prediction. Get us into the actual dungeon first. I was thinking about doing the fishing hole, but I don't want to do that just yet. Manage prediction. Choose outcome. Man, Believers really crushed it on this one. Oh, Believer! It looks like only one person went for it. Choose outcome. Got this. Complete prediction. First try, let's fucking go. Well done. Very, very nice. Doing us proud. Alright, I'm going to set up a new prediction. Let's see, because it's bottom. Some side stuff bottom. Okay. Okay. This one feels like it's maybe a little bit more demanding, so we'll see how it goes. Alright. Prediction is live. Read it carefully. It's before 8:30, because we've got a little bit more to do beforehand. It isn't just we're going straight to the Shadow Temple. But, can we beat the Shadow Temple before 8:30? I'm confident that I'll do it tonight. It's just a matter of whether or not. Immediately with that no, whoever's going for that, way to go. I appreciate having the heal. Okay. Got the fire arrow. Okay, that did actually save the fire arrow. Going back to a child. Now we're also learning the Serenade of Light. We haven't done that yet. Always believe I'm not even in the clan yet, but I've done well. I will take this. And then me, the believer. Sages in order to win all 7. Water even through time. Well, I mean, I've already done most of that. Pressure, but I bet it all that you got the— oh my god, how much was all for you already? Light. See, with cutscenes like this, I'm really glad I gave myself that extra half hour. 2117. Well, I mean, hey, I appreciate the faith. I have another 25k in my pocket because I hoard. I mean, to be fair, you're also here literally every stream the entire time, so you're batting 1,000. All right. Yep. Yep. There we go. I forgot how good Lil Zero looks. Okay, so we gotta go to Kakariko. Here when I can be, but I have teen raids on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I mean, hey, no worries. Do not need to apologize for not being here more consistently. It's awesome that you're here at all. Alright, chat. I meant to delete the Great Fairies mod from the... Are you just normal? You don't have a mod? Okay. Weird. Did we do the shooting gallery? I genuinely don't remember. It doesn't matter. We're not doing stuff. It's not rando. Doing this because we need to do this. Which is also the only reason why I'm subjugating you to this model swap, chat. I apologize. I meant to delete it. Like I was just saying, I meant to delete this model from the mod folder because none of us like it, but I'm just gonna need to deal with it. They're carbons. Can't be. Central. Goodness. Well, I mean, we'll be happy to have you every time. Of course, no pressure. Okay, we'll speed through this as fast as we possibly can. It's an early one, so hopefully there's not a lot of tutorial dialogue that I'm not remembering. Ugh! I need you to leave. I need you to leave. Neat. Awesome, great, bye. Baku Engine, cool. You did an actual name swap. Find a way to shove Faram's model in through the Great Fairies. Honestly, yeah, like, at the very least, I don't know. Yeah, it'd be a way better pull, for sure. Unless Faram, I don't know, maybe they made Faram Twin Rova. I guess I could maybe see that, like, for the final fused form. Alright, so that's good. Would it be faster to warp to Death Mountain Crater as a child? Yeah, actually. Personally, the N64 fairy has always been a cursed NPC for... Oh, gotcha. Oh, yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna disagree with you on that. It's a wildly uncomfortable character. Oh, right, the bridge is out. So no, this is not going to be faster. I was a fool. Yes, just city. Oh, no, Great Forest Meadow. I'm zoning out. So do all the Zora songs, or the river songs. Nope. Now, yeah, Bell, I don't know if you've been in our chats regularly enough. Did you see any of this mod last week? Because there's a big reason why I don't like that model swap. And it isn't just, like, the overt, fan-servicey vibes. Because on paper, it makes sense. Like, that's just how those Great Fairies are. So I understand it. But I kind of end up talking about it every time we play. That's right. Okay, you are that new. Well, again, thank you very much. But, so she is a character. Hello! I forgot you were going to show up. Did you learn an Ocarina song from Palette? I did! Power. The others. Yeah. Oh my god, am I just now getting this? Okay. Bye, Stormel. So she's one of the worst OC-type characters from the Mega Man gacha game. Yeah, exactly. X-Dive is Tyranno's personal hell. Yep. That's pretty much exactly the right way to put it. Actually, a couple things we can do right now that we haven't done. I have the mask, so that's fine. I don't need to worry about that. Tenkai, that face. Alright, so there's Gorons. We're not gonna go that way just yet. This is free, and I'm just gonna do it. Tried X-Dive, but had a hard time getting into it. That is because X-Dive is objectively terrible. You'll have an easy time not needing to sell it up here. Oh, it's a buster. That's clever. I like that. A Strike Bullets upgrade. Didn't, like, super need it, but can't hurt to have it. Not worried about doing all the frogs. It's just nice to know that I could. Damnation, you enjoyed it. I'm sorry. I'll be nice. Okay. Nothing else we need in here. I think the Goron Shopkeeper is just going to be another degraver, so I'm not worried about the model swap. It's open between times, it doesn't even matter. I don't remember what's in their vanilla, but I'm not worried about it. I know it's a Storm Grotto. Appreciate it as a way to save. Gotcha game. Oh, well, see, I'm not talking about offline specifically. I'm just talking about Dive as a game as a whole. So, the fact that it's around at all. Like, the inherent design of it. But I'll be nice. I already said I'd be nice. Yeah, like, I'm very torn on it because I definitely appreciate the fact that it's preserved, because I think all games should be preserved. But at the same time, I don't think it should exist in the first place, so I'm not really the guy to ask. Bottle. Going. Oh, well, right. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Don't need to do Kakariko Burning for this first. Already did the Royal Grave, so we can just do this right away. Like the good idea, bad idea animation from Animaniacs. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Lumine. They would do something similar to the Kingdom Hearts gacha games, since those are plot relevant. Yeah. Preserving that fucking video. Well, good idea preserving video games, bad idea making that game in the first place. But since it exists, I want it to be preserved. That's the weird part. They give 3D models for modding funsies. Yeah, see, that's exactly it. Like, if I'm going to give XDive any credit for anything at all, it is the wide influx of very good official art we got out of it. And if that means I have to stomach some terrible OC waifu designs that were intentionally designed to not look like Mega Man characters, then I guess I'll just deal with it. Because having consistent art for so many characters is pretty great. Alright, gang, it's time for everybody's favorite. And we get to see what the Dead Hand model swap is. Damnation, I'm trying real hard to stay positive about it. I don't have any sticks or nuts right now. This is not my favorite. Turn around. Turn around, please. Oh, I'm not worried about him so much as I am just the overarching everything else. I know most of this dungeon is pretty much inconsequential. I have to go. You're just inherently bad regardless of how they're paid for. Honestly, yeah, kinda. Like, it's really tricky, because on the one hand, a big part of the issue that I would have, or that I do have with it, that isn't tied to the monetization at all, is the fact that all the level design is based around the monetization, wherein it's all sloppy. Like, there are levels that are designed so that you won't have an easy time getting through it, so that you'll fail and take damage, so that you'll have to, like, pay for more attempts. So even if you have it in a format where you don't have to pay for it at all, the levels are still very poorly designed, because at the end of the day, they were still designed for that purpose, and that's what I hate. Like, I just can't abide that. Like, they're definitely harmless enough, but you start to get into the groove of playing it and realize that it's just, like, non-stop instances of just, like, enemies that spawn inside your character model and, like, really cheap off-screen damage traps and stuff like that. Like, it's just means to an intentionally unenjoyable experience. That's what drives me crazy. That different from equipment levels in, like, GV4? I would say no, because I would say that that's, like, part of the point. Like, it's more like you're gearing up in an RPG at that point. As opposed to... Like, it isn't being designed in bad faith, it's being designed in a way where you're constantly trying to improve yourself, as opposed to something like a gacha game. Like, not even just XDive, but just a gacha game in general, where it wants you to fail, and that's it. That's the point. It just wants you to fail so that you pay more money for it. It's very cynical that way. Because, I mean, at that point, you could boil any game where you're, you know, getting new gear down to that kind of thing, you know? And, like, I wouldn't call Final Fantasy XIV that. I've gotten into that, and it's like one of the first really big stat-hungry games I've played in probably the better part of a decade. But I've been having a great time with it because the gameplay loop is designed around, you know, just traditional leveling up and stuff like that. It's big game design, which is separate from the genre of design. Right, but I think what sets it apart in a gacha game in general, X-Dive just being my most convenient example because it's the one that I've played the most of, is that it's almost not that it's bad design because it's very much intentional. Like, it's designed very smart. It's just designed so that you hate it. And that just bums me out. Speaking of GB4, when do you unlock the ability to use mastered parts? Right away. As soon as you're able to max a part out, you have that ability. You just need to max a part out, and then you master it. I think that was in Chapter 5? It might have been 6. I can't remember off the top of my head. Bad design can be intentional. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Damnation. That's 100% correct. Oh! Is Dead Hand gonna be RJ? That's awesome. I love that. Alright, I have to get caught by one. Is it RJ? Oh, no. Okay. It's RJ's Claws, but with Radar Killer. I like that. I think that's a really good pull, actually. Not a fan of the fact that I'm not going to have an easy time figuring out where exactly his hit detection is, but eh. We'll live. Not Radar. Oh, no, yeah, you're right. It's Mega Mantis, I think, is the name of this one. Did I do it too early? I did it too early. God, it's been a hot minute since I played Command Mission. That's a good model. I love the... Command Mission's enemy designs are great. Killer Mantis. Okay, yeah, you did actually say Killer Mantis. I didn't even see that in chat when I said that, so I'm glad I at least remembered the name. Small patrol dog models. They have it. It's the dogs in Castletown. So Richard is the little patrol dog. Got him. Easy. Command Mission is one of my favorite X games because I love the assets. Yeah, honestly, like, Command Mission's art direction is superb. Could not agree more. I can't wait to stream it. Lens of True. I think it's supposed to be Breakman's mask. That's pretty good. I like that. That's clever. Variety and shapes among the party members. Yeah, definitely. If quit. Don't even need to walk back. Later, nerd. Alright, we got this. I don't even need to climb the ladder. Especially my boy Spider. Man, Spider's such a cool character, and I don't want to spoil anything for anybody in chat who hasn't seen the game yet, but, like, you know, Tenkai, not wanting to spoil the game for anybody that might not have seen it. But yeah, I love Command Mission. I really need to play it again. Also, his theme song is great. Spider Magic is a good song. Didn't know that'd be an emote. Alright. My dog is checking in on me. Getting loud and rowdy, and he's just like, hey, stop that. I'm not gonna make any promises because it'd be a whole fucking production to do it, but part of me was almost tempted to be like, I could put a webcam by his dog bed and just have him also co-stream. I'm probably not going to do that, though, so no. Why are you going under my desk, bud? See, you got me eaten. Alright. October stream Mighty Number 9. I like Mighty Number 9, and I'm going to stream it on stream at some point, just to prove that I don't dislike it. So you shared spider magic with me. I can sort that out right now. Outstanding. My contract stipulates that I can only be replaced by another bird, not a dog. Hello, Myth! You've been lurking this entire time? Also, I didn't say replace. I just said there'd be, like, another asset on screen. Kakariko burning! See, now I can pet you because there's a town on fire, so my hands are free. Taking a break from packing. Hopefully it is going well. Don't worry. I don't think the dog would replace you. It would just be your assistant, probably. Probably not even that. He'd probably just be asleep most of the time. Gonna try to grab a couple screenshots for this one too. Got so mad at the difficulty of Mighty Number 9, I sold my game after only playing it for a couple days. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, it's a really contentious game. I'm definitely not gonna say that it isn't, because that'd just be disingenuous for the sake of argument. But I do think that it gets a much worse rap than it deserves because of the ad campaign and not the actual game itself. And the Kickstarter. So not just ad campaign. But I do remember parts of the ending being pretty brutally difficult. No, Iris, you're the one who dies. Terrible thing has happened. The evil shadow spirit has been released. I cannot wait to see. Aelia, the leader of the Kakariko village, you know, the darkest of the navigators. Back Mighty Number 9, my name is in the credits. Barry did not have a good time playing it. See, I also backed it. I backed it $250. Got a bunch of the t-shirts. I got the whole, like, special box. They should look chesty today. God. They had like 40-ish. I got a lower. Yeah, no, I get you. And again, it's one of those things where it's like, I understand the frustration. It would be silly of me to just be like, I don't get it. Like, some people didn't even get the game on the platform that they asked for, and that sucks. It really does. But, I don't know. There's still, like, a whole separation thing for me where it's like, yeah, that was managed real bad. But, I mean, the end product, I think, is still completely fine. Next time I'll have to request replacing the plushie eyes with the boom blades. That's too much work. Maybe if you were here to make the assets, but if you were here, it wouldn't be there. Where am I at on Skulltula? 6? Okay. Alright. I have to. Alright, gang, we got an hour to do the Shadow Temple. I think I kind of overshot this. But, should be good. That's a great... Like, the sunset and the lightning. Oh, man, that's dope. I'm gonna... Yep. Yep. There's no way I'm gonna get a good... shot of the lightning. Try one more time, though. Ah! Not happening. That's fine. I want to like Mighty Number 9 more than I really do because I like the ideas at play. It just felt a lot of the execution. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, it is definitely still a very average game at best. No question. But there's also people that have rated it, like, multiple times lower than stuff like Mega Man X7, and I just think that's openly false. Like, I think it is, at its worst, mediocre. But I don't think it's ever, like, bad. You know what I mean? And, like, that's the thing that really gets me. And I know that there's people that'll say, like, you know, being mediocre is the worst thing you can be. Either be super bad or super good, whatever, whatever. And I get that, too. It's just, I don't know. I think there's a particular upper limit to that kind of thing for me where it's just like... Right, there's a lot of, like, forced dialogue in the non-rando version. Try the Raid DLC because understand that makes the gameplay way better because she's all melee. Yeah, that's very possible, too. I didn't play a lot of the Rey version. Now, bear in mind, I think one of Rey's gimmicks is that she's just literally always taking damage. Because of corruption. Dear God. Got him. She just eats whatever she slaps in melee, so unless you get hit while she's missing HP, you just never run. It looks like... Yeah, no, I remember trying the mode out. I don't think I got very far in it. It is very cool. It's more just like... I would hate to be like, oh, this'll fix it, and then getting blindsided by a mechanic like that might not have been known, you know? I don't remember those all triggering now. That truth, yeah, and I know. Please! It was lack of healing drops and how the levels were. Oh, also, Myth, you're just in time to see Dead Hand. Oh, if I didn't get hit twice. Please. Oh my God! God! Okay. Knew there was a sweep spot. We're watching a playthrough for once, and the boss weapons, it does have her gun, so it's not like it's forced. That's also very good. See? Those are really checkpoints. Yeah, any kind of checkpoint starvation in a Mega Man style game really will hurt it quite a bit. There's a lot of Mega Man fan games that are like that. Glide boots. Oh, it's got golden toes! I'm still kind of upset that these aren't, like, X boots. Because, like, they call them the Gaia boots and the glide boots, and those are models. Like, you could just grab those. Hitting the wrong button like a fool. The one possessed pot. Lack of healing drops was... Yeah. And again, super fair. 100% understand it. Will not fault you even one bit. Is it not? That's the other thing. I don't like that it doesn't actually show you the model swap. Also very much agree that 9 is nowhere near X7's level of bad. That's more a testament to them. Yeah, that's the other thing. Hey, speaking of X7. Take that, you Jetsons bastard. That's the bombable one, so we're just out of the way. Jetsons pillar, kill it. Oh, it's dead. Oh, we got it. No. Really? Just scream at me and turn around? Get out of here. Get dead. I think what happened there, outside of just like the general, I'm gonna sincerely call it misdirected outrage at the Kickstarter and the ad campaign, because the end product really shouldn't suffer for it as much as it does. But again, that's whatever. It doesn't matter right now. I think the fact that X7 just exists the way it does and is like such an easy measuring stick for quality is what happened there in that case, where it's just like, well, we need a bad overlay, and look at that, here's a bad. It's like, well, yeah, but, you know, that has to mean something. Time favorite Mega Man game is the Zero trilogy. Oh, you know there's 4, right? I want to make sure, because if I'm telling you that one of your favorites has, like, another entry, then I'm happy to do it. Can't go that way because shortcut. Sweet Mighty Number 9 are all about the game itself. Advertising played no part in it. Yeah, and again, totally cool. And also just means you're being, like, level-headed about it, which I respect way more than somebody just piling on, like, the bad game bandwagon, because, you know, that's, like, barely even a take, let alone a hot take. I think it also really, like, has a fundamental misunderstanding after a certain point of, like, how bad a bad game can actually be. Standards are very important. Am I done? Ooh, jump scare. Bye. Yes, there was 4. Yeah. So I'm totally cool with that as a choice. It's not mine. There's a lot to like about the Zero games. Like, there's a lot to like about the Zero games. So I totally get it. Does this just kill everybody? Remember this just being kill everybody. Wait, is there one on the ceiling? Okay, there we go. Getting it mixed up with Golden Sun, which is your favorite. That's also a good choice. Airville, who's going to be in on the Team Tuesdays for GB4, is going to want to hear you talk about Golden Sun. That is one of his absolute favorite series. A couple other regular friends that pop into chat. If you're ever in and you see either Neon Dreamer or Maple Syrup, ask them about Golden Sun. Them and Airville, they'll talk to you about it for sure. I really need to go play them. That's like some of my closest friends all recommending this series. It's like, okay, I clearly need to like get over the fact that I'm not usually an RPG person and just fucking play Golden Sun. Nerd! Oh, I was the nerd. Finish story. Shadow Temple. I used to hate the Shadow Temple. It's become one of my absolute favorites. I know I've said that on stream before, but this is the first time I've, like, played it proper through, instead of it being in a randomizer run. So bizarre. I really couldn't tell you why. Yes? No? Yes, I am going. Chin. Jin and Golden Sun Games most adored power-up system. I've heard a lot about the actual system, but I've never actually seen them as like characters yet, because I haven't played yet. But they sound really cool as like an actual system, you know? You get a Jin tattoo? That sounds dope. Mega Man fans will be happy to know that I have a Heart Tank tattoo from the Super Nintendo era, right over my heart. I love that kind of thing. Wearing your fandoms like that is just a cool thing to do, I think. You're an ice trap, right? Worthless. Has it been fully glazed over in your Pathfinder session? Hopefully it hasn't been a bad session. Very good. We moving. System and Jin are fantastic. It's like the same way in the X6 or X6 power-up system. I dig that. That's sort of how it's been described. Well, not that exact way, but what I've heard about it, that sounds correct. I like that description, though. Honestly, I like X6's power-up system a lot. The Nightmare system gating it is obviously more than a little bit frustrating, but you know, it's what we got. And you know, maybe I didn't overshoot. Oh no, right, I said 8:30, not 8. Oops. Oh yeah, I definitely overshot. If everybody is willing to agree to it, I would be okay. Oh, I thought you were all the way off. I would be willing to agree to changing it to 8 at this point, because this dungeon's going real quick. Even more linear than the Fire Temple. So select for games with good power-up systems, so I like the styles. Yeah, that's I get that, for sure. Any good customization is just like, it's so hard to go wrong, you know? Don't remember what's in here. Oh, right, this is worthless. What is in here is worthless. Grab the Skulltula just to have it. Oh god! Jump scare! I got spooked in the Shadow Temple. Hey, it's not gonna come down. Let me see. Golden Sun's Jin, change character class depending on what was. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna love talking to Erevel about this tomorrow. It's occurred to me right now, new D&D rules, X is a fighter, complete charge shot. You're gonna have a fun time talking to Erevel about stuff like that, too. He watches a YouTube channel that's all about that. Oh, I did need to come in here. Right! I'm very good at video games. God, yeah, I was looking at the locked door. Jesus. Oh, whatever. It's fine. We're good. We're gaming. List my gripes with the new 5e rules, then. I mean, yeah, go for it. I'm sure he'd kind of be into talking about it, if I'm being honest. I love how smooth you get to do that by the end of, like, getting used to the controls on everything. just a straight Eldritch Knight build. You could probably even swing close enough to Blade Armor. Just, yeah, that'd be neat. Gaia Armor X would be a cool pull. Wasn't even looking at him. Oh, you're like a fairy spot, that's right. Just whiffed that. This is the actual key. Yes, it is. Alright, there is actually another chest in here. I guess I should grab that just in case it's another key. No more embarrassments. He just walked right into it. They can cast Boomerang Blade for Boomstick. Very dope. I don't get to play enough tabletop stuff to even, like, have a good baseline as to, like, cool builds and stuff. Never had the time. Love that. It's not, but it's funny. Yeah. Just explode enemies with a stick. Sometimes that's all you gotta do. It's boat o'clock. We really overshot this prediction. I was gonna get here early, even without bumping it to 30. I'm terribly sorry. Not even a sub-optimal. Either it works. It's funny. Haha build and an actual tryhard build. That's also good. I really like when stuff like that can be viable. I'm of the mind that viability shouldn't even really be a factor in something like... Within reason, obviously, but, like... I'm so much more invested in just, like... doing something imaginative and fun and not getting, like, punished for it for, like, making a wrong choice character-wise. Again, within reason. It was just a nice little boat ride. We're just chilling. Better jump off the edge. I really like getting that alert and the statue crash at the same time. Seen and theorized on some funny builds, barbarians and spellcasters to hilarious successful ways, when that shouldn't work that way. Also very good. I really want to play a big old Warforged. Like, very badly. I know, Airville kind of made that work at some point. Wood, open! Been at the table since I was like 13. Oh, that's the thing. Like, I've been interested in tabletop gaming forever. It's just never have a party to play with. Or, like, there's too much time, or just, like, all kinds of shit. I have a cookie jar full of dice. That rules. That is very cool. I think this room is just for a Skulltula. I'm pretty sure now that I have the boss key, I'm just done, but since I overshot the time so much, I kind of just want to go for it. That is the cleanest I have ever done that. That was superb! I don't even need any of these rupees, I'm still gonna pick them up. Also, the boomerang cutter build, where you just combine Barbarian and Rogue and just angrily sneak attack yeet. Yeah? Do not care about you. Like ships crossing in the night. Ow! Oh, don't both of you do it! Bastards. Actually, kind of upsetting that they both didn't get the opportunity to grow giant. I was kind of hoping that that would just be like this wildly escalating punishment for getting grabbed by two of them at the same time. Once again, I did actually need to go that way. Fair. I'm gonna need it. Oh, I don't. There we go. That could be the way that the 30 comes in. I'm like 100%, well, let's say like 95% positive I'm not going to lose to Bongo Bongo, but... Also, I hope Myth is still watching, because he's been telling me nonstop that, like, he already knows what Bongo Bongo is, and he hasn't made any kind of hints towards it, which makes me assume it's going to be something really good. Oh, Myth. I love this room. I love the Shadow Temple. It's so cool. All right. Right. Hover boots. Morpho was just kind of like a cyber eye. It was actually kind of disappointing. I'm sure it was supposed to be like the Yellow Devil's Eye, but they didn't really sell it that well. It was just kind of, you know, they didn't texture swap the water, stuff like that. It could have been better. Right. It's a bummer. Can't do that anymore. Great. Yeah, we're set. All right, Bongo Bongo, what are you? Normal hands. That's kind of disappointing, but what do we got? Oh, okay. Didn't even occur to me, actually. That's not bad. I kind of like that. I'm sending you a screenshot. I can't believe that didn't occur to me. Yeah, that's like the most logical one, probably. I need to re-equip. Hold on, I need to change where my bow's at. Now we're not even going to look at him. Ah, not a one cycle. That's fine. I'm really bad at the power crouch stab. We are still going to bully the absolute shit out of him, though. Oh, he missed our jump attack. I didn't even know you could bounce off of that side of him. Acceptable. I'll allow it. Easy! Easy fight! However, Mbad, Manicue, I'm sure you're not. Thank you for the first-time chat. It is a pleasure to have you. We just kicked the Shadow Temple's ass. We would have been early even without that prediction. I'm so sorry for undershooting that for the people that voted against me, but at the same time, that's what you get for voting against me, I guess. Now, that's a mean way to say that. I feel weird paying that one out, but it is what it is. Aniku, thank you for joining. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I would be more than happy to correct myself. Pick up some arrows really fast, because why not? Never mind, the arrows have despawned. We're not going to pick up the arrows. Goodbye. This is Legend of Iris. You'll notice that Link is looking a little bit Mega Man-ish. That is because it's all Zero and model swaps, if you've never heard of it before. It's pretty cool. I don't agree with 100% of the model swap choices, and certain things haven't actually been swapped yet at all, but it's still very cool. I'm having a blast with it. It's very well put together. Oh, trust you, you know? Wait a minute. You're the mod creator. I had a weird feeling as soon as you said it that way. That's super cool. Thank you for joining. That's dope. I'll be very nice. It's really cool. I love... I mean, a lot of the choices are outstanding. Like... I need you to know, above anything else, that seeing Storm Owl ruined me. It was so funny seeing Kippura as Storm Owl. It was hysterical. That, I think, might be my absolute favorite. Oh no! It's not a bone to pick! I'm sorry. I'm trying my best to be nice and constructive, and to be perfectly honest, I forget that Twitch is an open platform where mod creators might find me and tease me about it. I really, really enjoy everything that's been put together. I have feedback if you're willing to hear it, but I also don't want to be an asshole about anything. I'm sure you might be able to tell from, like, the whole channel branding, but I'm very, attached to the Mega Man IP. I will say, I'm curious more than anything else, because I have a blood feud with Baronade in general, because a friend of mine and I play a lot of Randomizer, and he always pops up in Boss Randomizer when we don't have the Boomerang yet, and I want to throttle him. Is he a hard model to swap? Because I will give you, if you didn't already watch the VOD for it, Gigavolt Manowar for free, because he's basically hooked up that way already. It's got a million things to replace. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's got to be such a dick pain to go through so many different moving parts. Oh, that's right! All of X8 isn't pulled, is it? That didn't even occur to me. It's just possibly stuff that, like, isn't... I'm assuming you're mostly using Modeler's Resource more than anything else. These guys as the pose, by the way, are inspired. I caught the virus. What's gonna happen now? Good model of myself, but not much of a point. Yeah, oh, and also, like, I would argue that it's not the most important thing. At the very least, knowing that you're aware of it, and there's a very reasonable reason for it to not be the case, is plenty for me. I'm not going to be the guy that's like, well, 5 out of 10 mod. Couldn't be worse. No Gigavolt? Everybody's favorite boss? No, sir. Oh, that and the Burn Rooster Kukos are incredible. Like, honestly, that and Storm Owl on its own sell the entire thing, and that's without even talking about how good the actual Zero models are. Love the Rooster. I mean, I love Burn Rooster in general, so that was like a double treat. Shopkeeper hats on the... Alright, I already grabbed you. Shopkeeper hats on the business shrubs is outstanding. Ale as the sickly boy, just incredible. I'm trying to think of any others. I mean, I have harsh feelings about the Great Fairies, but that's just because I don't like those characters from X-Dive, and that is not your fault in any regard. I'm trying to think of other, like, main ones without being a pest about it. So I'm just gonna go to Burn Go Kick. Controversial thing I heard is absolutely X and Axel. Yeah, for me, that one drives me kind of nuts just because, I don't know, like, it's really tricky because Dr. Light, it's in his name. It makes sense that he's the Sage of Light, but it should be X, because X and Axel are good guys, and Axel being a bastard. I know people don't like Axel, but again, that's, like, mostly just me having my own, like, silly, over-the-top opinions about it. Did you ever pay out that prediction? I did not. Be a pest, I want feedback no matter what. I'm glad to hear it. I personally think X as the Sage of Light would be cool, because that would make him actively helping Zero, and also play way more into him actually being, like, the good guy, you know? But having him, like, be the lazy ranch hand just immediately hit me with this, like, well, I guess? Because I get that they're both present in the same area. Let me pay the prediction out before I keep zoning 100% of the way out on this. Also, God, the Ride Chasers are so fucking funny, man. Like, so good. Stage as well. An opportunity laid out. Yeah, the lights. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, it makes so much sense that I literally can't argue against it. It's just like, yes, this is perfect. The Ride Chasers are a and honestly, if you can find a way to fix their animations, don't. Because it's way funnier this way. It's so good that, like, Zero bounces on them and they animate, like, 0%. There's just nothing to them. It's so funny. Matter if we can't edit the sounds, animations, and other things that prevent a lot of replacements. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. So that's the other thing, too. Like, I'm not just interested in this as, like, woo Mega Man content. I've also, like, I've got a QA background, and Myth, my other, like, really normal co-commentator who's currently out, moving and everything for, like, the past couple months. We're very interested in game development in general. Like, we have an actual professional history in a lot of it. So, seeing how all of this stuff is getting decompiled and worked on is, like, so cool. That parts of it are like, man, it should be Gigavolt Manowar, but then you say, like, yeah, it's like, this is why there's so many moving parts, and the model doesn't exist. It's like, oh, yeah, totally reasonable, my guy. I get you. It's just really, really neat. Things that can't be replaced right now are the masks, the boots, the gauntlets. The boots make sense. Because the boots, like, naming them the Gaia boots, I figured that was going to be a no-brainer, but hearing that they can't be model swapped makes total sense. So, that I totally... I don't know why I'm saying this, like, well, I approve. You passed the test. Child Mal and Rico, the obvious exploding NPCs in the market. I actually don't know if I've noticed the exploding NPCs. Oh, never mind. I think I know what you mean by the weird extrusions coming out of them and shit like that. Broken Fold. Gotcha. Did this. Nothing else for me to even do here. These guys are a very good pull for this. And Marino as Buru is also A+. Oh, we get to see Carpet Guy! Oh, fuck, I'm excited for that. Gauntlets. Child Malin. Rico. Obvious exploding. And then I'm assuming that also had to do with Axel's head on Ingo's body. Oh, that's right! I had more feedback about the Dodongos, too, but, like, it's so much more of an abstract thing to fix. Because, A, the baby chameleons are so funny. New update. Oh, there's a new... Oh, shit, I didn't even know there was a new update. I'll have to play this again for sure. But, yeah, like, the baby chameleon... Or, the baby chameleons are so good. New fairy models, bless you. Bless you, friend. My suggestion for that was going to be Ferrum. But I also haven't finished this, so I don't know. Like, Ferrum, for all I know, is going to be Twinrova. Don't tell me. I'd rather... I'm excited to find these out. But, like, Ferrum jumped to mind. But again, that's like, that character pull makes sense. It's just my feelings about Xdive and those 3 characters specifically that are making me like, ooh, I don't like him. That's real good. He looks so funny when he's that small. Hey, Epsilon, how's it going, bud? I don't even remember what you sell, but I want to buy it from you. Yeah, I have all 200. I don't care. Well, bomb shoes, dope. This is why I love it. Like, turning the corner and seeing just a new guy is the best. He's so tiny, I wasn't expecting that. The amount of missed opportunity comments makes you want to tear my hair out. Yeah, no, like, that's part of why I'm immediately being apologetic about it, because it's, like, such gut instinct to say it that way, especially when you're, like, talking to a streamer, or, like, a stream chat, and constantly trying to be saying something, because even thinking about it critically for, like, 1 second is like, obviously this is why such and such is like this. It's like, nobody would put together a mod like this without being intimately familiar with all the games in general. But also, like, there just have to be such obvious explanations for it that, like, I don't even know why I'm reacting the way that I am for half of them, because it's like, I fucking know. Of course that's why. Like, it's the same as, like, when you work testing and you hear people say, who tested this? It's like, that's not how it works. I should know better. So I apologize. That's why I'm being apologetic, because it's like, it's so plainly obvious. And I don't like to be that guy. Hookshot should have been Chain Rod, missed opportunity, but I've only tried to stick to Classic NX. Yeah, that I definitely get to. Although I will say, I think anybody playing the mod would be totally chill with it, if that matters. Because I've got feelings about the entire IP, one way or another. But if you give me the hookshot as 0 and it's the chain rod, I'm not gonna, I'm sure some people would, because I know any fandom ever is gonna get wild with stuff like this. But I think it'd be totally fine. Well, maybe I was spoiled by playthrough where you loved everything. Yeah, that's possible too. For what it's worth, all of the effort is outstanding. Like, there's nothing that I would say I'd be being critical on because I was thinking that you know, beforehand, not you, but the creator, was being lazy about anything, because that's just not how this kind of project works at all. Especially not like a full game conversion. Or, you know, not full game, but you know what I mean. Like, there's so much effort put into this. So even if I disagree with a swap, I still do love 100% of it because it's just so cool. And, like, all of the discoveries are such a treat. Ow, them. Oh god, I'm losing track. No! I still saw you! Come back, you fucker. How dare you. Miru Tereru, right? Am I remembering that name right? Doesn't really matter. Can't believe the desert isn't retextured. I know, 0 out of 10 mod. Oh my god, I'm just picturing... Please don't take my advice on this, because it would probably kill people. But replacing the sandstorm texture with the X5 zero space, like, disco background. Just like, why can't you get through the wasteland? It's impossible to see through the storm. It's just like the most visually obnoxious shit. Oh my god. Please don't, I'm begging you, even as a joke. It would be like an upfront, sorry, this mod is a seizure warning. Do not play if. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, replace it with Darude Sandstorm, exactly. The most Mega Man of all songs. Sigma Rave BGM. Been dabbling with replacing world textures. I think that'd be pretty cool. But, like, it's one of those things where, like, I almost think... I don't know. It works either way. I hope that's not one you've been stressing over by any means. Because the model swaps on their own sell this. It barely even registers that I'm playing Ocarina, even though, obviously, I am. The characters do so much to flavor it. God, that's wild. I'm so used to touching them, meaning I'm getting, like, paralyzed in place, that I've been avoiding them, thinking that if I touched them, I would get paralyzed in place, and that's not what's going to happen. Oh, that was another one that kind of jumped to mind at one point as feedback more than like, this was a bad decision, bah. The Hoganmers, do you have... you might have already thought of it. It might have been another one where the model just isn't available, which would totally track. But is there a Hoganmer model in the Maverick Hunter X model list? The guys with the ball and chain from X1? Because they would be pretty dope stand-ins for the Stalfos. Since they already have shields instead of the armor riders, with like the makeshift shields attached to them. It works either way. They're effectively the same bad guy. I just remembered, like, oh, they do actually have a model. That's a thing I could suggest. Didn't realize the maker was in chat. You did a killer job. Yeah, no, like, it's so cool that you're here. I think I had, when I was doing a Mega Maker run a couple weeks ago, I think one of the lead devs for that showed up, too, which is, like, crazy flattering. I don't think I'm doing poorly as a streamer, but I know I'm definitely not, like, a big name or anything like that. Oh, an actual bug report. 2 of the Carpenter... Oh, that's right. 2 of the Carpenter names are actually swapped. Bit and... or not Bit. Mac and then... I don't remember. It wasn't... You used a character name that wasn't the model as a good stand-in, but those ones were swapped. Like, Mac is not named Mac. No, Douglas was Douglas. Matter of me... making them myself too. Yeah, but I mean, that's another thing. Changed it like 20 times. I think they may be based on how you rescue them. Been trying to squash this. That's interesting. I would have assumed that they'd be pretty fixed. Huh. Maybe it is. I'll have to do another playthrough and see if that's inconsistent at all. Gareth, that was it. Thank you, Tenkai. Jesus, good pull. Yeah, Gareth is the other name. Great Fairy is giving you more feelings than... Oh, damnation! Don't fall for it! Also, thank you for calling it Rolling Shield. The name swaps have not been lost on me. Like, that stuff is superb. That's the stuff where it's like, okay, this isn't some person that doesn't actually care that much just doing an asset flip. Like, the fact that there's actual stuff like that in there, it's A+. Why shouldn't I fall for it? Oh, well, you're also the one that likes X-Dive, so I'll just shut up. I'll be cool. Wonky Band-Aid code makes sense why it's messed up. That also... Yeah, Great Fairy... Oh no, Jars! Oh darn, I can't do anything. I wonder what's gonna happen. Yeah, that character is an original character from X-Dive. She's one of the ones that was designed with the explicit instruction from a director to the character designer to make them not look like Mega Man characters, and I hate them so much. I hate them so much, but that's whatever. Things like medallions, the spells, the 3 treasures from the child era, I could not think of what to replace them with. If you want, I will scour my own obsessive knowledge and get back to you with notes on them, because I would love, like, those of all things I would love to see come back with changes. Not, again, as like a, you were lazy, let me fix it, but like, if I could participate in helping make this mod even cooler, I would be severely flattered. Activated Tyranno now, brace your... Yeah, no, I'm trying to think of it, like, right now. I mean, there's always weapon icons, but that's not really going to have the same kind of impact. Oh, how... I meant to ask this earlier, too. Oh, God, did I miss that thumbnail? Just barely. Oh, that sucks. Oh, well, whatever, it's fine. Would it be even remotely plausible to replace the bottle models with E-Tanks? Because I think that'd be pretty cool. And I'm sure, like, first gut instinct on your end, too, so I'm not going to be like, how dare you not think of it. It wouldn't surprise me if there's a code reason. Have we been to the fishing pond yet? No, actually, no, we haven't, now that you mention it. We're going to have to go child, and we can warp around really freely now, so I'll go there really fast. There were 2 storm owls. Yes. And yeah, Soul Body's one of my absolute favorite weapons. So... Shot into wire sponge's weapon. That'd be pretty solid. Strike chain would be a good pull for that. I figured if you wanted to go, like, ham with stuff, and again, this might be getting into, like, code-related stuff that I just don't have a frame of reference for, but, let me do the fishing hole really fast while I'm thinking about it. As if I keep talking, I'm just not going to remember where I'm going to warp to or what I'm going to do. Are you able to... Well, no, of course you can, because you've already changed the models for the projectiles and for the collectibles. I was thinking that the fire arrows being changed to speed burner would be pretty cool. Even if it was just like the arrowhead being like the little double helix thing instead of an Arrowhead. Just little bits and pieces like that, you know? I'm the guy that'll complain about them putting Mega Man into a Marvel vs. Capcom game because they don't give him, like, a full moveset based on all the moves, instead of just giving him, like, punches and kicks and shit like that. Bottle models are a bit weird. I think they just color the bottle mesh itself depending on what you have in it, since there's no individual model for that. That would make total sense. Oh, right, we never even looked at Pierre. That's awesome! I can't believe I didn't think to check for this! That's an awesome model pull for the Scarecrow. Oh, poor Massimo, man. Owner of the Scarecrow. Oh my god, that's really funny. What a good use of that model. It is, that's Massimo. That's original Massimo. Is that a Necron? It might as well be. No individual. Yeah. Only the get item and the flare around. There's no individual models for the actual fired projectile, sadly. Only one for arrow, for bow, and the Z. That's really interesting. Yeah, our boy! Dynamo is... I'm down for Dynamo being in here. I do have a Rumble Pack. You're right. That's what I've got. Gobber Pond. Yeah. Well, I've got mods turned on for this. As soon as the fish bites, this is a meme. The fish isn't gonna bite because I have the mod turned on. Dynamo would be an itchy lat, yeah. As much as I love Dynamo. I'm trying to think, would the fish be a pain in the ass model to swap? I mean, not like the fishing hole is the most high traffic area, so I get it. But now I'm just openly curious, like, what is and isn't. Because, again, we play so much randomizer, too, that I've been curious, like, oh, I wonder why such and such hasn't been touched. I wanted Zero to go Bass Pro Fishing, so I left them vanilla. Okay, that's very fair. That's a totally reasonable, like, no, it's just fucking funny that Zero is catching a real fish. Faces, fins. That'd be really good. Come on, I'm begging you. Come on, Bass. You're not enemies. Get on the hook! Thank you. Replace the Hylian Loach. That'd be really funny, because, like, so few people will see that, to just have it be, like, the Loach, but in in Bass's helmet would be really good. You could probably convince some people that that's just how it always was. What the hell is... Splashing. Get out of here. What? Very good. I'm very glad. The Hylian Loach is real. Yes! Hylian Loach is real. I'm trying to think what else I can do right now that isn't just the Spirit Temple, because we've got less than an hour. And I feel like if I'm not gonna be able to do it and Ganon's Tower by the end of the stream. And if I do one, then the next stream is gonna be very light. Originally gonna do a co-op rando, and I demanded he play this. Figured we should show off more stuff. I mean, 100%. Honestly, we're also really hoping that we can, like, yank some of the content from this and throw them into the randomizer build. Goddeal as the professor in here is dope, by the way. I'm gonna do my best to, like, call out anything that I remember. Yeah, like, the fire arrows and like, these... Oh, actually, yeah, hell, just swap that to the Speedburner icon and call it Speedburner, and I wouldn't give a shit if it looked like an arrow, personally. I know that I'm not... Everybody. Oh, the sprite in the bottle's really good. Glad I saw that. Very, very nice. Spells. You might... 95% of it works on the Anchor build. Oh, right, that's outstanding. Forgot about that. Label Massimo. Notice you missed a very specific text. First go adult in the VOD. I was... Oh, shit, did I? What was it? I won't be upset if it's a spoiler. I'm definitely curious. Spell errors are just... shared model that get colored to the corresponding one. Okay, so they're all gonna be this icon, basically. Just colored differently. That's interesting. So much, like, under the hood stuff that's, like, really fascinating to just think about. I assume that means it's the same with the tunics. Hope if I had the iron boots equipped. Oh, right, is the shark a swap? Ah, the shark's not a swap. That's fine. I noticed that you had the some model swaps in the jars up here, so I wasn't sure if the shark was going to be swapped too. Light essentially tells him he was hidden and repaired. Oh, I'm so bummed I missed that. I didn't see Bubble Crab in here last time. And Crystal Snail, very, very good. Oh, I'm upset that I didn't see these until now. That's awesome. So you're getting a lot of really good mileage out of the guard shell. That's really funny. Squid Ailer. See, he's the one that I saw. And then there's the little tiny ones in here, right? It's really funny. At least do Child Spirit. Yeah, I guess I could do Child Spirit now. So we'll get to see... Oh, that's right, because we're going to get to see the Iron Knuckle. Oh, man, and also Metal Anchor. Wow, there's a lot just in here. Really good. I know, anytime Bubble Crab shows up is the best. Shark was a weird mesh. Yeah, Shark, you can even tell that the Shark is a weird mesh. I have to, like, stop talking when I'm doing the songs, otherwise my ADHD will erase the song from my brain. Yeah, you can tell, like, if you even just look at it, it's like in a... It looks like it's inflating outward, basically. Very strange. Like, clearly just to give it the illusion of depth, but, like, such an unusual side effect. That's the screenshot. That's the thumbnail screenshot right there. But yeah, no, the Zero hiding himself while he repairs himself reference is deeply appreciated. Oh, also, thank you for adding Gate as the potion shop owner. Gate is my man, so I'm real glad that he's in here. Actually remember Spirit for a change. That's nice. I love that it's the SNES. Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, this is specifically his model from Maverick Hunter X, right? For Child Zero? Feels weird saying Child Zero. Yeah, like, that's... I think what I was hoping to see when I originally heard about the mod, so knowing that that was, like, the immediate gut instinct was superb. Oh, also, I don't know... it was definitely in the VOD, I know I reacted to him, but, like, these Big Eye models as the stand-in for the Armos is probably one of my favorite mods that you put in. Because that's, like, thematically appropriate because they're ancient, they look the part, they're, like, on brand. Like, if you didn't know any better, those would almost be, like, straight out of it. Those are awesome. And then, yeah, I think we all called Marino as soon as we saw the way the sages were going. So she's also, like, real good here. Very well put together. Pocket Zero. You and I, let's give Sigma and his followers a big surprise. Gauntlets. Well, okay, bye. I'm sure nothing bad's gonna happen to you. I feel bad because I'm sure there's more dialogue that I'm skipping. Wanted Aelia Marn player swapped around. They saw Aelia only in the castle courtyard. I'm a big Aelia fan. She's my favorite navigator. I think she gets a bad rap. Oh no! I wasn't paying any attention. That's fine. But I think the way this is laid out makes sense, because Lair has the romantic interest in Zero, so that's logical, like, that she would be the Rudo stand-in. The only other thing that I was thinking of would have been going for Leviathan, because she has X-Dive models now and is aquatic, but if you're going out of your way to avoid the Zero series and just sticking with Classic and X, then Lair is, like, a completely logical pull. Why am I going this way? I don't have the keys yet. So that one I don't have any critique on. Arno as Naburu makes sense because she's a thief. Like, that works for the Gerudo the way they are. And that kind of leaves Aelia just in that spot. Like, there's not really anywhere else you could use her, and having the three navigators as sages makes sense. So, I don't know. I think you made the right choice there. Like, that really all tracks. I don't have any major critique about that at all. And that's coming from someone that's, like, obsessed with the characters in both directions. Like, the sages and the X characters. So, no, I think that was smart. Hey, bud. Oh, wait, I don't have any flash holds. I also don't have any pipes. Oh, the Deku Sticks as the pipes is chef's kiss. I really have nothing but good things to say about, like, pretty much everything in here. Just vague critiques at worst. Because the stuff that works is, like, so good. Bouncing off. Super. There was one... Oh, right. I never actually, like, finished talking about King Dodongo earlier because I'm going, like, 20 million miles an hour right now. How would you feel as the mod maker? Because this might also be a matter of, like, availability and, like, just being a pain in the ass to work with. But how would you feel about the Lizalfos being, Sting Chameleon, and then having the D-Rex model from Command Mission, if it's available, being the Dodongo family. And then if it's even around, I don't know if anybody has this model ripped. Right, the shield. Jesus. I can't not multitask this way at all. And then if the model is present in any ripped form, the D-Rex from Maverick Hunter X, like the full-size one. Hi, Pharaoh Man EXE! That's also very good. Custom models of Bracana Gareth and Hymax, however. Thinking making models of MIDI and Techno. I could have sworn that someone made custom... it's out of the picture. Yeah. No, and the Leviathan thing makes total sense. That's another one of those. It's like, I cannot fault you for this. It is nothing but logical. Oh, and the Navi is supposed to be mystery data, right? We never actually, like, completed talking about that, so the thought kind of left my mind when we originally thought of it. Should be some D-Rex models in X-Dive. There's the Rex 2000, I think, is what you're thinking of, like the weird ride armor one. I'm talking about the D-Rexes specifically from Command Mission, like the bipedal dinosaur heads. Why am I not jump attacking? The Iris Core. Oh, that makes sense. I think we might have actually mentioned that at one point. So maybe I just forgot. Either way, very good. That's a solid one. Slow attack animation T-Rex. Yeah. And most boss replacements were done by how similar the bone structure was. Yeah. Which I also, like... No. It's totally reasonable. I guess the only reason the Sting Chameleon one hit me is because it was, like... me being obsessive for reasons that do not actually matter. It bummed me out seeing it ended up being, like, the Monster Hunter swap. But it also makes sense as, like, a third tier of Chameleon. Because, you know, he's just not available otherwise. So, it works either way. And then, like, I'm very into the Lizalfos. Because dinosaurs and shit. So them, like, not being lizards. But there's, like, not a good lizard stand-ins. It's, like, really fucking tricky. I feel your pain, even though I've never done a mod like this. I've never done any mod, actually, so... Was super difficult to replace, which is why I ended up with Ninetales. That makes sense. I actually think I might remember hearing at some point about the Lizalfos being, like, really bizarre for some reason. Oh, yeah, the track spiders. Also just so good. There's a lot of contenders for, like, what is my favorite swap. Finding a stand-in, of course, too. Yeah. It sucks. I'm actually kind of surprised that there isn't, like, some kind of a Lizard Man model in Command Mission of all games, because that is such an RPG thing. You'd think that they would have come up with one. I know Warfly as the Zora was really good. That's awesome. That's really simple and silly, but really good for the Sun Switches. I appreciate that a lot. The Lambda Bamda face. People said Dinorex, but I was like, that's even less fitting. Yeah, like, Dinofo, or, at the very least for Dinofos, but he would also, I know there's a custom model floating around, but that's another one where there isn't an official model, so that's just more of a pain in the ass to work out. You won't see me complaining about that if that ends up being the route you go, because Dinorex is one of my all-time favorite bosses. Yeah, those are, I think that's all the stuff that I had, like, the strongest feelings about, which I even feel weird saying that way, because it's like, it's a cool mod, who cares? Yeah, the Lizalfos are very bizarre. Or do Majori can be the Dinofos in that game because he actually breathes fire? Yeah, that too. Oh, right. No, actually. Hit this crystal switch. That's right, they don't breathe fire in this one. I always forget that. Gotta save the big chest for $5. Definitely be recast if you did Majora. If you do Majora, I'll lose my shit. Majora is my favorite Zelda game, so if you ever want, like, massive feedback on that, if you want to hit me up, I'll happily help. Because, that's, like, the crossover of my silly fan dreams. For Majora's Mask, Rando Anchor, so saving the cool swords for Majora's. Absolutely. That is very fair. I've gotten wildly attached to the Big Goron sword, just because of how much Rando we've been playing. It's become, like, one of my favorite items to find because it's so strong. But if we're talking about that kind of advancement, then, my goodness. I totally agree. Also, it's almost like you cast these guys for Myth and I. Before we were doing stream-related stuff, like in 2016, so way back, I ran an entire Mega Man X Let's Play series on YouTube, and we have so many feelings about those stupid Jetsons things because of the X7 run, that seeing them show up in this was like catharsis. Like, oh my god, we can finally kill them. One of the first year plays, A+. No notes. I think one of the smartest ones. Because, like, who's going to dip into X7 for anything other than boss models in general? So the fact that it was even on your mind is so good. But to then also put it in a position where if you know, you know. And you're allowed to, like, actually finally kill it. Oh. So excellent. So good. Don't you do it. Oh, did I fuck this up? Oh, no. Am I gonna make it? Please make it. Hype, I need you to hold out. Okay. I've also watched the LP. Times equivalent LP. Yeah. As always, it means the world to me. You can put up with our stupid fucking commentary that much. But yeah, no, like, knowing all the tech under the hood stuff is super cool. I'm really glad that you stopped in. This has been really rad. I'm saying that like the round is ending right now. It's not. We've still got like 20 minutes left, but still. I'm also glad that you're chill about it and not like, I'll teach you to critique. Because I'd feel like such an asshole. I mean, I still admittedly kind of do. I feel like I was a little too harsh in some of my wording, which was played up a little bit, but you know. Hopped into a few streams when they streamed. I want the feedback. I'm glad. Honestly, I feel like that kind of thing is a little bit underrated a lot of the time. All right, What's my Iron Knuckle gonna be? I think... Is that the Degraver head, or is that one of the heads chopped off of the big, like, bomb guys from X7? Not Degraver, Ruinsman. I'm sorry, Ruinsman, not Degraver. Ruinsman with new armor. Yeah, that's a good pull. I appreciate that. And it looks like a modification of one of Massimo's axes, I think? Maybe just a custom model. That one's a little harder to tell. His arm's a tiny bit broken. Eh, it's character. I gotta blow the shit out of him. Oh god, what? I've never seen it do that before. That's fine. Oh god. Right, I don't have any fairies right now. I need to be way more careful than that. Actually... Iron Knuckle. How hard is it to change those names? I've been curious about that, too. Because I know some of the mobs you have renamed. And it's never really occurred to me to have that be part of these mods, in general. Nightmarish is model swapping OOT. Doing some models in my free time. Someone interested? Yeah. Every text string can be edited easily. If you want, I'll write you Zelda-style, Oh no, Ruinsman, you can't look this cool! Ruinsman sucks! Good job on that model. This one's awesome. Real good. Oh no, Naburu cutscene. Or no, right, that's not this one. Idiot. Matter of making it all work together. Yeah, it makes sense. I'm always surprised to see you, Stormal. I love you so much. How much of this did you customize yourself? Because I know this isn't just how he is. I actually don't even remember if Stormal has a model in Xdive. Did you make this one from the ground up? It actually didn't even occur to me to ask. Stormal... That's... I mean... I still think maybe my favorite one in the entire mod, so well done. It's so funny. To a point where, like, would it be unreasonable of me to ask for a render of him to use in thumbnails, or is that just, like, totally out of the question? Because if I could request, like, one press kit item, it would be that. Wings are Kippora's retextured. Well, yeah, I mean, that's fine. How dare you cut corners? Do you like his model file? That you'd have to hand that off to Myth. I'm no good with 3D. I wish I was. I should have kept up with it in college. That's on me. I'm more the 2D aspect. Look at his little hand sticking out. Silver gauntlets! Yeah! But yeah, no, if you're chill about it, Myth can give you contact information for that. Or something. I guess I don't know how that'd work. Whatever you are both mutually comfortable with in chat. Yeah, it's so good. I need to see him! Oh, why am I zoning out? I feel like I didn't get a good look at him yet. Not black magic. Are they prions? No, maybe... I think they're prions. I need a better look at him tomorrow. With Plush will get a rival. Release him eventually anyhow. Very good. Also very noble of you. Fuck, man, we still got 10 minutes. Or 20 minutes. Jesus. Maybe I will just go for the Spirit Temple. No, because then there's nothing to run next time. Oh, it's so tricky. Mini games have I not done? Have I done... I haven't done Bombshoe Bowling. That'd be a fun one. See what the model swap is there. It makes sense that you're in the SOH Discord for sure. Update screenshots are usually posted. Sure. Yeah, definitely. Okay, well, dope. There you go. Oh, yeah, they did kind of look like Ferrum's Prions. I need a better look at him. It's also been a hot minute since I played Command Mission. But any Prion variant, I'm gonna... Like, once I get a good, like, square-on look, I'll recognize it for sure. They're such a cool enemy type. I kind of wish they would come back. What would a good stone, like, what would the Sheikah stone swap be? Oh, also, Mach Gentra in the background here was real good. Wild Django. Really excellent. I love, like, all those swaps. And then just, like, the one, like, Richard lady is just, like, normal. It's really funny. That ain't Django? That's not Django? Oh, no, that's Hyenard! You're right, that is Hyenard! Oh my god, how could I make such a foolish mistake? I think I tricked myself into it because he's standing right next to... Oh, I need to do the truth shop, too. Okay, we can do a couple Hyrule games.
Burn to the ground!
Oh, that makes sense. That's fair. Hi, Aiko. Let's see if I embarrass myself in bowling. Viola Sakon is also great. Yeah, thank you for those. That ain't Falco. Wait, who did I say? Did I not say Falco? I said, did I say Mach Gentra? I meant to say Mach Gentra if I didn't. That one I did have in mind correctly. Okay. I just wanted to make sure, because it would be very in character of me to make that mistake. I need to move. Ah, I don't know why I always try to brute force this. It never works. That was coincidental because he already shared a body type with them, and he ended up being that color. Happy accident. Also very funny to think of blowing Vile up with the bow in Majora. Big fan of that. Oto's King Zoro was really good. I'm just like going through. Oh, Jabu Jabu. I wish I could remember the name, but the big anglerfish enemy from Classic was also real good. And then oh god, like the Chill Penguins as the Freezards was like, so many good options. And exploded charge shot, Anko. Yeah. These guys, I'm pretty sure I did this shooting gallery already. I know I did the bow one. Because I embarrassed myself in the bow one because the arrow being off-center was really fucking with me. I imagine borderline unchangeable, so no judgment there. No! No! Every time! Ah, I'm the worst. It's always the last reds. I always choke. That's fine. We're filling out time anyway. So the bottles kind of effectively can't be swapped. I'm trying to think of, like, other feedback to give just in case our paths do not cross again. There we go. Someone say that there's a placebo of them aiming better with the Buster without the reticle. Oh, I'm down with the Buster aiming, but that's also because I've got the thumbstick set up for aiming. Oh, very much appreciated. I mean, definitely no pressure, but happy to have you. This is super cool. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Oh my goodness. You were the 110th follower. We just got the little hype reel thing. I haven't set that stuff up yet because I'm not used to actually getting a fair amount, but hey, follower goal. Yeah, I mean, you're special across the board. What a cool 110. Dope, thank you so much. Oh, Night Market. Night Market stuff. I can also save Richard. Like a true hero of time. What else? The weapon icons... Oh, but you said those palette swap. I mean, you could always use Ray Arrow's icon, because it's got arrow in the name. That'd be kind of funny. But the fire... yeah, it's not really a huge deal one way or another. That's one of those ones that's, like, so inconsequential that, like, no one will really matter... Or it won't really matter that much. Is that... Oh, right, you're one of the juggler stand-ins. I don't remember the name of that enemy off the top of my head. Gonna suggest the submarine mini-boss instead of Jabu. That would be very funny, but yeah, that'd be a lot of extra work. But I like that pull because it's a classic enemy in the case of an ancient spirit. It's like the same thing as the Big Eyes as the Armos. So it makes sense, like, time period-wise, it would be an ancient character, you know? At least that's what I assumed your goal was on that pull. It might have also just been that it was an easier model, but I personally think that's really cool. Die, Dragoon! I'm not even going to interact with you. Get out of here, you nerd. Good pull, though. Especially for the Bombchu shop. That's pretty funny. I dig that. How about the treasure chest game? If you know, you know. Hey! Our boy! I'll take it. Storm Eagle? Fuck yeah. Don't know why you're running a weird gambling store, but I don't care. You're in the mod. That rules. Storm Eagle's another favorite. There you are. The Lens of Truth being the Breakman mask is also really dope. It's covering for friend. Storm Eagle's a good guy. Exactly. Next dive event, he owned a treasure ship. Oh, that's right! Yeah, that's fair enough. Ooh, there's retextured test shots? Myth, link me to that post. I want to make sure I see those. X1 and 4 are your two faves, so that's why we get Pangigo. I mean, X1's my... Why did I do that without looking? What's the matter with me? Of course, it's the one time. Oh, well. My bad. That was just me zoning all the fucking way out. Yeah, I mean, X1's my favorite game of all time, so no faults there. I love X4 as a game. I have lots of feelings about X4's story, but as a game, it's all good. Oh, do I have to leave it in public? Never actually fucked that up before, so I don't know. God, that also explains the love and care going into Storm Owl. For sure. X4 featuring X from the Mega Man X. Yeah. Oh, see, you get it. you get it. It's not, honestly, I like X is my favorite character in fiction, so I'm always a little bit hard on Zero, even though I still absolutely adore Zero. He is also one of my favorite characters. I think they work best as a balance together. I think when people play up Zero as just being the cool guy, X should not be present at all. That's like a misunderstanding of them as a pairing, as like a team. But the stuff that bothers me about X4's story is less the focus on Zero, because, fine, whatever, I get it, he's the cooler character model. Whatever, you want to give him more backstory, it's his first playable main experience. Fine, I get it. It's the fact that every antagonist is just, like, so functionally stupid in X4. Like, hey, bud, we've been working together for a long time. You're, like, maybe romantically interested in my daughter. Fuck you, I'd rather watch the entire planet burn than just go and hash this out like people talking about their problems. Like, okay, whatever. Good job, Colonel. You're an idiot. But, you know, it's whatever. The game itself, though, is rock solid. Like, I know a lot of people will talk about it just being, like, fundamentally a very good Mega Man game, and that I totally agree with. And the story thing is just more silly than not. I like X4 more than I give it credit for. Zero, are you or fucking my sister? God damn it. We'll eventually have X and Axel playable. Bless. You have my whole heart. Planned update. Have single models per tunic, which would be cool to be X8 Lite. That would be also very cool. I love Edgelord Grim Reaper Sigma. X4 is one of my favorite OSTs. X4's OST has taken a long time to grow on me, but the more it has, the more I definitely appreciate it. More than I used to. By quite a bit. So I definitely get that. I mean, the stuff that hits is real. And cyberspace is like one of my favorite stages in general. We have a very soft spot for Peacock. And Soul Body is, I think, in my top 3 Mega Man weapons of all time. So there's just so much good content. Wanted Peacock in somewhere. I appreciate you. I'm trying to think. I mean, for a while, I don't know, you said that the model got changed in the update, but Myth had the fun idea of making Peacock the Great Fairy. Yeah, exactly, because, like, that'd be really funny. What am I even doing right now? 10 minutes left. I did the trade quest. How do I have... How's my Gold Skull Tool account? 32? I could go turn in one more Skull Tool. Why not? Sure, Shadow Temple song. Can't unsee 40k Space Marines Mega Man legs. Yeah, that's up there. Sorry, you get oops all Mirus. Almost went into the Shadow Temple like an idiot. Don't need to do that. I still haven't seen Dompe alive yet. But Dompe is, Penguin is superb. Check the Composer graves. Oh, no, actually, I didn't go back into the other graves yet. Yeah, no, I haven't checked Sharp or Flat, so let me do those really fast. So I didn't have Fire originally, so I didn't... Or no, right, it's... I'm just gonna go to the graves. I'm here, I might as well. I always forget who's where and what. Hylian Shield. Right under the Shadow... Yeah. The graveyard is, like, permanently scrambled in my brain because we played a lot of Warp Sanity rando. And so, like, the holes kind of became meaningless. So it's just one of those instances where it's like, I don't actually remember where anything is. And I've got memory problems in general, so... It makes me a great candidate for repeat playthroughs on stuff, because I'm really bad at them. Understandable, have a great day. Exactly. Thanks, ADHD. Yep. You know it. Neuro-spicy in the stupidest possible way. Just a whole lot of... What was I doing? Yeah, we're a very, neurodivergent friendly group here. Haven't released the music or Zero Mod yet. Oh, you're fine. Although, I am very excited for when music kicks in on this. Spicy Hot Pot Squad is pretty fucking good. You said they're under the Shadow Temple, so, like, I know this is them. I can't pull these, can I? No, where's the Composer? Why am I so bad at this? Yeah, Time Blindness. Yeah, Time Blindness is far and away my worst thing. It makes work not great. Am I like this? Oh, this was the thing I was going to mention earlier, was having Din's Fire be Rekoha, the ground punch. And then maybe just, like, coloring the dome purple. I don't know if for whatever reason, like, maybe it sucks to recolor that. Step on the 2 lines. Really? God, has it been that long since I've done that? Put your eyes on those graves. I don't know. That doesn't sound very ADHD to me. Steppy. Okay. That's awesome. That's so good. Oh man. What a good idea. I can't fight you. Oh no, cuz it's not Mega Man, it's Mega Man question mark? Oh, cuz you gave it the question mark. It's on the grave. Okay, wait a minute. I'm so excited now. Yeah, rock. That's really good. See, this is the right way to close the stream out. Seeing this, thank you for inspiring that. I know it's the Hyrule! Please, I'm begging you! Oh my god, okay. Hi, yeah, I knew you were gonna be blues as soon as this all came out. So this is great, and I'm very happy. Where are my flashbangs? Oh, that doesn't work on these ones. Fascinating. The E-Tank is also, like, a superb touch. Got the doofy purple scarf. Finding... accidentally passing rolling waves. Yeah. There we go. There's one of them. Oh. Oh, you... Oh, no! No! I didn't mean to skip the dialogue! Oh, shit. Was there any special dialogue in there? I did not mean to do that. It's one of those ones where hitting B1 skips, like, all of it. Okay. As long as there wasn't anything that I missed. Oh, well, then I don't have to fight them. You are free to hunt. I freed you from copy Mega Man. That's awesome. That's really good. God damn it, that's so funny. Oh, who are we talking about for? If it's not a pain model, because or a model swap, because again, this might be one of the ones that has like a weird limitation that I just don't understand. But the cows could be Hippopressor from Command Mission, just like the big doofy first boss. I think that'd be a pretty funny one. Just kind of standing around. How's there a model that can't be replaced? That's fascinating. Like, you might not know why, but like, do you know why? Because that seems like it would be such an easy one. Because they don't even animate. So I'd be fascinated. Tools don't support him yet. Okay. I mean, I guess they're just very unimportant. So that kind of makes sense. Huh. Alright. Oh, Nana as Anju was really good. I'm trying to think of, like, other ones. But... I don't even remember what you give. Giant's Wallet. I love these upgrade models, by the way. Like, the chips with the cubes is really cool. I think that's awesome. Like, that's just a great thing. Like, that's just a great pull. Oh, right! The compass could use something, but I haven't been able to think of, like, a good idea. So, like, I wouldn't even really have any constructive criticism about it. It's just, like... And I'm sure you feel the same way. Like, compass I thought about... Yeah, exactly. Like, that's one of those things where it's like, obviously you weren't being lazy, and obviously it wasn't, like, a missed opportunity, because that wouldn't even fucking make sense. It's just like, what? Made a scanner from Dragon Ball? That'd be kind of funny. I've been trying to think if there's, like, a thing that it could be. Like... Oh! You could, why not... This is kind of a placeholder idea, so it wouldn't be offensive if it was a hard no. But it could be the X3 helmet, since that one gives you the item locations. You know what I mean? For, like, the weird map that speedrunners hate, but looks really cool. That's compass adjacent. I mean, it's map adjacent too, I guess, but like... Thought about that too, but I figured it's an actual upgrade. Yeah, that's a fair point. That's tricky. Because there's not really a lot of other candidates. The last 2 minutes are just going to be us talking about this stuff. The anti-speedrun map pop-up. Yeah, exactly. What compass? Compass. I'll have to dig through the upgrade icons from X8. Because I feel like there might be something kind of adjacent in one of those, but there's not a lot of them. I think most of them are just kind of like nothing. Sprite of Zero from Extreme holding up a map with a question mark above his head. No, that's the map. It'd have to be... There's gotta be something. I'll mull it over. Now that I know that I've got, like, a line to contact you, basically, and that you might pop in for other ones. I mean, at the very least, the next Monday is going to be the last session of this. So if you want to swing in for that, I'd be greatly honored. Understand my pains. Oh, no, believe me. Like, I give myself so many stupid thought exercise things like this all the time. Like, I'll go out of my way to, like... Okay, what would my ideal X-game crossover weapon set be, but I can't mix up any elements or use any game more than once, and then it turns into, like, why did I do this to this is the worst. Like, I'm just making myself crazy. So I totally get it. Yeah, no, and then, God, I can't believe... If I said missed opportunity in any of my VODs, I formally apologize, because that was shitty of me. Because I have to know that that is just, like, not correct. And I know we just talked about it, but, like... It's a gut instinct. It's so hard to shake that kind of shit, man. I think I've even said who tested this thing, and I was a tester for 10 years. It drives me fucking up the wall. And these two, you could, if you wanted to, it'd be really basic, but you could just have the 3 spiritual stones be 3 different colored bolts from the classic series. Like Otto's big bolts. Like more ancient artifact shit, but doing that for all 3 of them would be kind of boring. Yeah, that's the other thing, too, is you're just not going to please everybody, and that's fine. The gems from the past should be the helmets for Exeter and Axel, but that'd be present time! Here, everyone, next up, they're going to be replaced with a Valve Error model. Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, other crystal-y artifacts. Oh, man, now I just made myself think, like, who could Duo be if Duo was in this, even though, like, Duo doesn't fit in here at all for any reason. I just want to see Duo. Plays with Valve Air. Honestly, the Valve Air models would be pretty fucking funny. Force Metal model from Command Mission, that could be a thing. Eval Energy. These seem to be energy resources. Exactly. You could just make them, like the Dr. Light, Dr. Wily, and Dr. Cossack crests. That'd be kind of another cop-out, though. Although that for the medallions could be kind of neat. Like, those... So, Light, Wily, Cossack, King... I don't think there'd be enough to do all 6 for the medallions, but that's an idea. Super Force Metal. Who's Bigoron? Bigoron was just a bigger version of the Degraver. Holy moly. Oh shit, we're over time and I'm just like talking about nothing. 3 small force metals and 1 giant yellow force metal, you're telling me. Yeah, that's right. There are the special force metals. You could do that. That wouldn't be a terrible pull. Okay, I need to end the stream, otherwise I'm just going to keep fucking talking about this. So, again, thank you for joining. This is super dope. Mr. X. Oh, Star Droids. Oh, that is 6 medallions. The Star Droids didn't even cross my mind. Yeah, shit, with the Mixer. You're absolutely right. So that's on the table, I suppose. We're saying this as if it's, like, gonna go in for sure. Thank you for joining. Maniku, in general, like, this has been a treat. Like, definitely cool talking to you about this. No pressure. If you don't pop back in, whatever works. Tomorrow is going to be more Gundam Breaker 4. Again, that's kind of just a given for a while. That's Team Tuesdays. For those who are joining us freshly, that is almost always co-op. There's been like 1 or 2 exceptions, but that's been like if everyone else was sick. So we always co-op with friends. We've got an open clan in Gundam Breaker 4 if that's a game that people are playing. It's on the PC version, so we would be happy to have followers join. And then Thursday is going to be more Megaton Musashi, which has just like been a delight through and through. It's a crazy super robot, half visual novel, half third-person action game by level 5. Can't recommend it enough. It's super rad. And then coming up is going to be October Spooktacular, wherein everything is thrown out the window for scary games. That's everything. I'm already 4 minutes over. Everybody have a thunderful evening. Take it easy. I will see you all on tomorrow. On Tuesday. On tomorrow.